Hello and welcome back, unless this is your first video, but hello, Anden's Opinion Corner. That was a clumsy beginning. If you don't know what Anden's Opinion Corner is, it's where I take your comment that you've sent to me that has a topic or a link to a topic of something that you want me to share my opinion on. Now before I start with the comments, I just wanted to say quickly that I have recorded about 5 or 6 hours of gameplay from Batman Arkham Asylum, and over the course of this month, those hours will be released, periodically, because I don't want them to run out before the end of the month, so they will not be uploaded every day. I'm thinking like either Wednesdays or Thursdays, maybe both. This Let's Play of Arkham Asylum is literally my first Let's Play that I have ever done, so before you watch that, and you think that, oh, this quality isn't that good, because I had some problems with the fan of my computer, because goddamn it's loud. And so I put this block on my microphone so that it would turn off every time I was not talking. Unfortunately, every time I stopped talking, you could still hear that 1 second of the fan. So that became the most annoying thing ever when I sat down and started to edit everything. YouTube is just my hobby, so don't expect everything to be so high quality. I don't have the monies. Now, after that little thing, on to the opinions. Ha. Ooh, here we have an interesting topic from Grey Brown, who says, what's your opinion on games that have sequels that are not created by the original author/creators? That's actually very interesting. I'm gonna have to think about this. I mean, there are some games that maybe have not been complete shit, but have obviously been, downgraded because the publisher switched developers. And the main thing that I could think of right now was Batman Arkham Origins. And the only reason Arkham Origins happened was because as Rocksteady finished on Arkham City, they already had their final game in mind and they were already going to develop it, but Warner Brothers knew that this game was gonna take way too long to make, and so they told Rocksteady to take their assets, and then Warner Brothers' own development team was going to take over and make Arkham Origins. And as I've played Arkham Origins, I don't think it's a bad game, but it's obviously a downgrade from Arkham City. So normally I don't like sequels that switches development teams. Either the new development team doesn't have what it takes to make, a worthy sequel, or they have this lack of respect for the IP. Another game series that instantly came to my mind was Call of Duty. Now, I don't play Call of Duty. I do not like first-person shooters, but I like video games, so I hear stuff. And Call of Duty doesn't only have 2 development teams, it has 3 different developers all making, games. And some would argue that Advanced Warfare, which is created by the new 3rd development team, is arguably one of the best ones. So it's not always a bad thing that they're made by different creators. Yeah, it's mainly the publishers that come and ruin everything. But yeah, I'm fine with games that have different creators as long as those new creators, they actually know the game and they show the same respect. And unfortunately, more often than not, that's not happening, and it's mainly the fault of the publishers because they want a sequel as fast as possible. Hopefully that answered your comment. Now on to the next. We're definitely getting real video gamey here because Kat Gates has a comment and she says, what's your opinion on Xbox versus PlayStation? So I can only assume that what you mean is, what do you think about like the console war? I have a PlayStation, it's not really a secret. I have a PlayStation 3 and a PlayStation 4. But before I had those, I had the original Xbox and I had an Xbox 360. I don't have an Xbox One simply because I don't have the money. And as someone who's played, both consoles, I can honestly say that besides exclusives, they're not that different. And sure, Xbox One has had a lot more problems than the PlayStation 4, but that's not the Xbox One itself's fault, it's Microsoft's fault. What I'm referring to is, of course, the shitstorm that happened in 2013. Now though, in 2015, all of them are very similar. I mean, it's fun to have like a competition, like, oh, Xbox, oh, PlayStation, but unfortunately, I think most people take it a bit too far. I just don't understand how people need to hate on each other for liking like different consoles. So that's basically what I think from a social point of view. It's not necessary. I don't understand why we have to hate each other. I like story-heavy games, and I've been incredibly lucky that PlayStation make those kinds of exclusives. Yeah, I like PlayStation more than Xbox. I'm not gonna go around and hate people who like Xbox. It's really not a problem. So yeah, make love, not war, and people shouldn't be angry at each other. The gaming community is sort of childish. I mean, you go into every social media and people are just fucking slamming each other. It's really almost sad. Ugh. Yeah, hopefully that answered your comment. So that's it for today. PlayStation is better than Xbox according to me, and I like story games. So I'll see you on Friday with an Anden's React, and then on next week I will begin to upload my Arkham Asylum playthrough. Be reminded that I fucked up the first 30 minutes, so the game volume is like too high. But yeah, it wasn't as smooth as I thought it would be. But hey, it's my first like let's play playthrough. Cut me some slack, guys. Goodbye.